You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Are you recording?
We are recording.
Okay.
Okay.
On your mark. Get set. Go. And I made him watch.
Intermissions.
So we are going to tribute this episode to Miss Shelley Duvall, who passed away this past Thursday. That was July 11th.
Mm-hmm.
It was just after her 75th birthday, actually.
Yep.
So I'm gonna let Troy take this over because he's a better speaker than I am.
Well, hello and welcome to And I Made Him Watch Intermissions. I am your host, Troy Allen, accompanied with the lovely Dani Page. Say hello.
Hello.
So to start off, Shelley Duvall, she was born July 7th, 1949. She was a unique and talented actress known for her distinct look and voice. She grew up in Houston, Texas, and was discovered by director Robert Altman at a party. Shelley had an incredible career in the 1970s and 80s, making a lasting mark on Hollywood with her memorable performances.
Very much so. Everyone knows who Shelley Duvall is.
Yeah. And if you don't, then you've been living under a rock.
Yes.
And you should really get out more.
She has a very distinct look and personality. Anything you see her in, you are drawn to her, I feel like.
Yeah.
She very much is a prominent type of actress.
Yes, very much so. Just a very unique type of personality. Shelley attended South Texas Junior College, where she studied nutrition and diet therapy. However, her life took a dramatic turn when she met Robert Altman, who cast her in her first film, Brewster McCloud, in 1970. This marked the beginning of her successful acting career. Shelley's quirky charm and talent quickly caught the attention of audiences and filmmakers alike. She became known for her work with Robert Altman, starring in several of his films. Her big break came in the early 1970s, and she soon became a household name. Despite her success, Shelley faced personal struggles and eventually stepped away from the limelight in the 1990s. She moved to Texas and lived a quieter life away from Hollywood. Sadly, she faced health issues and struggled with her mental well-being. Fans remember her not only for her remarkable talent, but also for the hardships she endured.
So, what I read is that her brother got really sick, and she retired from acting to go back home to help take care of him. I guess the most recent before this last movie she was in, she was actually on an episode of Dr. Phil. Did you know that?
I did not know.
Yeah, she was on it's a very infamous and debated type of episode. And that's when she revealed her mental state.
Well, she just had such a hard time, not even after Hollywood, but even during Hollywood.
Yeah.
Even I remember reading about during the production of The Shining and stuff,
Yes.
She was really, more or less traumatized from that whole experience. So,
Yeah.
Shelley Duvall, unfortunately, passed away July 11th, 2024. Her unique performances and unforgettable roles left a lasting impact on the world of film. She is remembered with great fondness and admiration. So, let's get into some of her most well-known movies, starting with what's probably the most well-known.
Yes.
That would be Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. So, The Shining was directed by Stanley Kubrick. This horror classic tells the story of Jack Torrance, who becomes the winter caretaker of the isolated Overlook Hotel. His son Danny has psychic abilities and starts having disturbing visions. Shelley played Wendy Torrance, Jack's wife. Her portrayal of a loving and terrified wife and mother is unforgettable, especially in the famous Here's Johnny scene.
Yes. So, The Shining is very loosely based on Stephen King's book of the same name.
Mm-hmm.
And there are so many just myths and conspiracies about Kubrick, and especially The Shining. And we know how Kubrick treated Shelley, and a lot of people do kind of blame that on him for her mental well-being after and later in her life too.
Yeah, I could see that for sure. I mean, the film, I could not imagine being in the film because that was such like a traumatic experience for the characters, which I'm sure translates into traumatic experiences for the actors as well. But I would have to say, like, the entire film is probably one of the best films that I've seen, especially from Stanley Kubrick.
It is, yes.
But obviously that comes with a cost.
Mm-hmm. Well, it is film, and how Kubrick does it, it's a very much of an art film or art style. Yeah. Almost. And he wants real emotions, and he was the type of person to do whatever it took to get those real emotions, that raw emotions. And Duvall is, I can see her perfectly clear in my mind's eye in the Here's Johnny scene. Like, I can see her clutching the axe back against that wall as the wood splinters in the door. I can see that it's iconic, and it's going to be a scene that's forever known.
Right. She's holding a knife. And he's coming at her with the axe and stuff.
I know.
But yeah, like that whole scene, you can really see the fear in her face. And part of me wants to believe that that's just acting, but another part is like, because she's being traumatized in that scene. So, at any rate, tell us your thoughts. What do you think about The Shining? Do you think it was a traumatic experience, or do you think that's just show business? Moving on, next up is 1980's Popeye, directed by Robert Altman.
Mm-hmm.
The musical comedy brings the beloved cartoon character Popeye to life. The film follows Popeye's adventures as he arrives in the seaside town of Sweet Haven and meets Olive Oyl. Shelley played Olive Oyl, Popeye's love interest, and her performance was spot on, capturing Olive's unique mannerisms and voice perfectly.
So this is the movie that I first knew who Shelley Duvall was. This is how I knew who she was, from playing Olive Oyl.
Mm-hmm.
And Robin Williams as Popeye.
Yeah,
great movie.
Yeah,
great movie. Should watch it again. It's I don't know if it probably hasn't aged very well, but
probably not.
But it's still a classic. It's still a good movie.
To be perfectly honest, I want to say that I've seen it, and I know I have.
Don't do this to me.
I do recall certain snippets of it in my mind and stuff, but I cannot put the entire movie together in my mind.
Okay, yeah, so, that's fair. It's probably been a really long time since you've seen it.
Yeah,
it's been a really long time since I've seen it. So
yeah, most likely due for a rewatch at some point.
Oh yeah, we can totally do that.
Yeah, but yeah, to me, having a clear picture of what Olive Oyl looks like in the cartoons, and then what Shelley Duvall looks like, back in this time period, she is definitely a very fitting resemblance of Olive Oyl. She fits the bill totally.
Oh yes, that was character. Yes,
the casting director for that.
Character casting, definitely, for sure.
Great job. So next up on our list is 1977's Three Women, also directed by Robert Altman. Three Women is a psychological drama about the shifting dynamics between three women in a small desert town. The story delves into identity and relationships in a surreal manner. Shelley plays Millie Lamoureux, a lonely woman who befriends a mysterious newcomer. Her performance was raised for its depth and complexity.
I've never seen I've seen the last one that's listed here. After reading this and stuff, there's definitely some movies I need to watch. So I've never actually seen Three Women.
Yeah, me neither. But it sounds like a good movie. It sounds like something I'd want to watch. And obviously, it being the same director as Popeye.
And this is her first movie?
Yeah. Well, no, that would be Brewster McCloud.
Oh, I thought you were moving on. That's why I said that.
Oh.
No, okay. It's okay. It's fine.
Next up on the list is 1970's Brewster McCloud. This quirky comedy follows Brewster McCloud, a young man who lives in the Houston Astrodome and dreams of flying. The film is known for its offbeat humor and unique characters. Shelley plays Suzanne, a tour guide who becomes Brewster's friend. This role marked the beginning of her collaboration with director Robert Altman.
Mm-hmm.
This being her first film, obviously it's what got her into the
Acting?
business.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm sure it'd be a good watch. Number 5 on our list is 1977's Annie Hall. Annie Hall is directed by Woody Allen. This romantic comedy explores the relationship between Alvy Singer and Annie Hall. The film is known for its witty dialogue and innovative storytelling. Shelley has a small but memorable role as Pam, a Rolling Stone reporter. Her quirky charm added a unique touch to the film.
It's a Woody Allen film. It's whatever. Next.
I can't say that I've ever seen a Woody Allen film. I don't know if I have or not. I know who Woody Allen is.
You probably have.
I probably have seen a Woody Allen film.
We're not going to talk about. We can talk about Woody Allen like in a different episode, but this is not the episode.
This ain't the one, okay? We ain't doing this right now.
We started this so serious and just.
It is a very serious topic.
Yeah.
But
mournful.
Yes. Next up on our list is 1981's Time Bandits. This film is directed by Terry Gilliam. This fantasy adventure follows a young boy who joins a band of time-traveling dwarfs as they journey through history. The film is a mix of humor and adventure. Shelley plays Pansy, a character the group encounters during their travels. Her brief appearance added a whimsical element to the story.
I've seen Time Bandits. Time Bandits is good. I'm excited for the remake.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
I did not know there was a remake coming.
Yeah. It's either coming out later this year or next year.
Nice.
I can't remember currently.
Okay. All right.
But yes, Time Bandits was adorable. It's that kind of gritty fantasy that I like, but it was made for children.
Okay.
So yeah, it's
all right.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
could get into that. All right. Shelley's last films were The Forest Hills, set against the backdrop of hauntingly beautiful Catskill Mountains. The film follows the journey of Rico, portrayed with a raw intensity that leaves the audience breathless. The narrative is a labyrinth of emotions as Rico descends into a madness that is as terrifying as it is captivating. In the movie, Shelley plays Mama, Rico's abusive mother. And that film came out in 2022, I believe.
2023.
Okay.
Last year.
I would be interested in seeing that.
Did you watch the trailer?
I have not. I haven't seen anything about it.
It's very indie. Like
Is it?
Screams indie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good though.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, like I'm all about indie filmmakers.
Yes.
All about it. In a behind-the-scenes video, Duvall expressed that working on the movie was amazing. Quote, "Working with Scott Goldberg was really exciting because we used a lot of new technologies and cameras, and I was amazed at how easy it became to become a filmmaker." End quote. So obviously, like, she's right with the current way technology is proceeding and stuff. It's easier than ever to become a filmmaker.
It's easier to make movies and make videos.
Yeah.
It has been.
I mean,
and you have to remember, it's been 30 plus years, 20 plus years since she had been in the scene.
Mm-hmm.
So, but from the rest of the film, because I watched the behind the scenes, everyone just had really great things to say about her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, these days everybody's got a camera in their pocket, so it's easier than ever. Shelley Duvall's contributions to cinema are cherished by fans around the world. Her unique presence and talent made her a beloved figure in the film industry. and she will be greatly missed.
She will be.
So, now I really want to watch The Shining again now.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, that's, other than Popeye, that's the one film I know her from. And that's not to say that she's not.
You haven't seen Time Bandits?
I don't think so, no.
Oh.
It doesn't sound familiar.
It's not scary enough or weird enough for us to do it on like a main episode. But
Yeah.
we'll have to watch it.
Yeah, we could watch it for like an Intermissions episode or something like that. But, you know, that's the way film goes, you know. I mean, some people stick out, others don't. But obviously, like, someone like Shelley Duvall, she's one of those, like, iconic actors. You know, you could say Shelley Duvall to anybody and they'd know who you're talking about.
She's a household name.
So,
and she'll kind of live on for eternity. That's what happens when you're a movie star.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I think that's what people really want, is to be remembered. Probably.
And money.
Yeah. Money makes it easier to be remembered.
True.
Yeah, so
thank you for listening to this episode. We just wanted to take the time to appreciate Shelley, and remember her. Yeah. I mean, without her, we wouldn't have Wendy Torrance. No. You know, we wouldn't have an Olive Oil. No. So she was an amazing actress, beautiful, very talented, and I really liked the one show, the Once Upon a Time or Once Upon a Story show that she did, where she told like bedtime stories and fairy tales. That was a lot. Yeah, I love that. Hi, I'm Shelley Duvall. Hello, I'm Shelley Duvall. I remember seeing like the clips on like TikTok and stuff of her doing the intro stuff. Yeah, the intro. Yeah, hello, it's I'm Shelley Duvall. She made an impact, you know? Yeah. And it's sad. Yeah. But again, thank you for listening. What are your views on Shelley Duvall? What's your favorite Shelley Duvall movie? Yeah, let us know in the comments. Yeah. If you like this episode, make sure to leave us a rating and share it with your friends. This was a short episode, but that's what intermissions are for. Yeah. And we're just kind of starting to get back into it, so. Yes. Oh, well. Anyways, until next time, keep those popcorn bowls ready, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.